Hey y'all, good morning and welcome back to another full self-driving video. Today we got a 20-minute drive heading to work. A little bit of city streets driving, a little bit of highway driving. Nothing much. So we're starting off from park, and you guys see the steering wheel doing all these little crazy things what you want to do. Say object is in fire. There's nothing ahead. So instead of sitting here waiting, I'm just gonna tap it a little bit, give it a little motivation, and it's off. And from here we should have 0 disengagements because we do have, or I shouldn't say do have, I should say for the past few weeks I've been driving on 13.2.8. I have a lot of 0 disengagement rides. Oh, that was sassy. So FSD just went around that trash truck, the light turned yellow, he had a chance to slow down, but it would be stopping in the opposite lane. So what FSD did was continue through the yellow light, which is a good thing to do because if somebody was coming from the side street, they wouldn't have no way to turn. So that was a good decision on FSD part. But yeah, like I was saying, it's 0 disengagement so far on a lot of the drives I've been doing. It does a great job when it comes to intersections also, where if there's a car pulling up and we both come at the same time, the car will actually decide to go before the other car. Like this car will decide to go before the other car, and sometimes it's courteous and let them go first. Which for me, that's pretty much how I drive. And for the car to be doing this in chill mode, well, you don't have a profile up there now. I don't, oh, no, it pops up. For it to be doing it in chill mode, and I rarely drive in standard or the other mode that or hurry mode. I rarely drive in those modes because it's been so assertive and pretty aggressive just in the regular chill mode. These are my experiences. Everyone else that does FSD driving and post videos, they focus on different things based on, based on what they do. I just focus on the drive and the obstacles that's in the way. And do I disengage or not? I don't go into details of analytics and all that crazy stuff. Just recording my drive, giving it to y'all, and 99% of the videos that I do, I barely crop them. If the video is a little tilted to the side, I'll straighten the video so you guys see a perfect flat, like you're actually sitting in the car driving. Aside from that, I rarely edit my videos.
Gotta stay focused. Gotta calm down. Gotta relax. Gotta control it. Gotta control it. Be in my zone. Be in your zone.
All right. So the way this road's set up is gonna follow those cars, and it's gonna go shoot to the left. But there's there's traffic lights right here, and it sees them, but it knows it has to continue going. It doesn't apply to the car. So I'm glad the car knows that, even though we have cars in front of us, for the car to piggyback off of. But with no cars in front of us, the car does the same thing. So I believe Tesla may be on their way to full autonomy soon. But as far as June, unless the version that they're actually testing unsupervised on has pothole detection and all that stuff, that's one thing that's gonna, oh, got this guy decide to run out in the traffic. I think that's the only thing that's gonna really put FSD in a jam, because you're driving and even though it's supervised, it's not all the time that you spot a pothole. Even when you're actually manually driving the car, you really don't spot a pothole until the last second. And FSD has not really been spotting these potholes. Now, there are a few occasions where you actually see the potholes and you make maneuvers. And especially when there is craters in the road, sometimes the car will slow down and it'll go around. And then sometimes it'll just drive straight over it where you have to intervene. And I do a lot of disengagements because of that. So trust me, that was a nice braking because the car in front of me was going at a high rate of speed, and the line is back here, and he slammed on his brake. So FSD did a good job by not pushing me forward in the seat. As you guys can see, my foot is still in the same place. I didn't have to kick my foot out to try to stop the car from hitting the one in front. So he's very alert. Actually, more than I am, I want to say, to give it credit. But yeah, the pothole is one of them. And there are few instances where the proximity to another vehicle, like when it's turning a corner, it's really close to the point where I feel uncomfortable and I have to take over. So hopefully, those disengagements, Tesla will actually get them and use them accordingly to adjust their proximity for just the camera base, since there's no radar and no LiDAR in the car. Because close calls, I mean, that was close, don't count. But you don't want to be in a robo taxi and then go sideswipe somebody and then the car just keep on moving because it's a robo car. It doesn't know that he hit another vehicle. But so far, my overall experience has been really great with it. If you guys made it to this far in the video, then thank you guys for tuning in. I mean, I do have a lot of shorts posted on my channel where it does some amazing things, and it does some weird things also. And I put them all, if I'm filming in the shorts view mode, I will post them up because it's not everything that it does, good and bad, gets captured on camera because I don't record 24/7. This car, he's gonna hit through. He went. That's the lane to us to the left is a turning lane. That car just zipped through the turning lane and went straight to cut in front of all of these other cars. Which if I was in a rush, I probably would have take over and did the same thing. But I'm not in a rush. I'm arriving at work 25 minutes before it's time for me to actually clock in. So there we go. All right, so now the car has to make itself over to the right lane, and this car looked like he want to speed up. So let's see how FSD handles it. Yep, he sped up, and now he's gonna let me through. Okay, I kind of slightly tapped the accelerator pedal for it to move a little faster, but I don't think it even really mattered. Now, even though I have a one-off where the car does a wonderful job on the on-ramps, recently I drove the highway and merging onto the ramp, the car would not slow down. It just literally just speed up. Like if we pay attention to the speedometer right now, it's slowing down a little bit. Okay, the cars are moving over because there's actually police activity up ahead. And FSD didn't move over, give the cops space, but it's fine. That car pulled over because he got it bombed out tints. Tint is dark as night. So traffic here on 76 is not too bad. I mean, it is Saturday. for me driving. When y'all see this video, it might be the other 6 days out of the week.
I don't got nobody left, no friends, no love, just me and these drugs keeping me calm. Keep those comments to yourself before I go bonkers. I get green.
It does a great job, keeping the distance between the car in front of us.
Have your girl shaking, then I get extra mad. They call that world breaking. You are not stronger than me, homie. We are not adjacent. I can turn a high-rise building to a low-rise basement. I'm here.
All right, so we're on the 30th Street station. You see, it got a little dark underneath here. Not sure how it pops up on camera because it's behind me recording. And then coming up here, it should get light again. And then to the right of us now, we have a merging ramp where the cars are merging onto the highway. Like this Nissan is about to merge. Let's see what FSD does. It's slowing down, wait for the car to get over. And he decided to boogie, taking his time. But that's fine.
To a low-rise basement, I'm here. You got every right to be scared. Got 3 people in one of my thighs. Got every right to be feared. And I hit harder than snares. Got thunderbolt in my ear.
I like how they got on the sign, says, don't tempt fate, text can wait. Don't text and drive. Lucky for me, I'm actually filming on my phone at the moment as we speak, so I can't text and drive. Maybe one day I'll invest in a 4K or 8K camera, but for right now, the phone does a pretty good job. I'm actually recording on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. It's not the latest and greatest, but for me, that's what it is, the latest and the greatest. So this car in front of me is just cruising, pretty much at the speed limit, which is 50. And now you can see they're accelerating a little bit because FSD just went up to 52. It was just sitting at 49, but they picked up some speed, so the car picked up some speed. And what I like about, even though you're in chill mode, if the car is going too slow in front of you too long, FSD will actually change lanes, go around them, and then get back in the right lane. Which, I get it. Humans are impatient. At a certain point, so is FSD. We got construction on the highway over there. They might be trimming trees or they might be painting the bridge. Not 100% sure. All right, so here we got another interaction with the on-ramp where we have the right-of-way. Cars are coming off the Girard exit. No interference with FSD. All right, so now we have multiple cars in the right lane going under 40 miles an hour. And the first car looked like it's a Toyota Camry. Like, is either they're texting or they're just, grandmoms in the car driving. Because the speed limit is 50, but the car is doing 41. All right, let's see what FSD does. Will it get in the right lane or will it just stay behind this car? Picking up a little bit of speed. All right, so all cars are abandoning, staying behind the Toyota Camry, including FSD. Even though we have to get in the right lane, so there's a car behind me right now, and it's literally looking just to just dash over, and there's the chance. Great job. So this guy right here that's doing 40 miles an hour is literally texting and driving. So apparently, clearly, he didn't see the sign. See that text can wait. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So I saved the day, jumping high with my amazing grace. Run around the city like amazing race. What's up? And I stay green like cash. I might come off tight brash. Have your girl shaking, then I get extra mad. They call that world breaking. You are not stronger than me, homie. We are not adjacent. I could turn a high-rise building to a low-rise basement. I'm here. You got every right to be scared. Got 3 people in one of my thighs. Got every right to be feared. And I hit harder than snares. Got thunderbolt in my ear. You try to give me the chair, but I keep breaking the chair. And I keep breaking your neck. Abomination. I'm aggravated. I'm complicated. We both green, but we not related. I'm unstable. You are unfavored with no flavor. Don't come from me either.
As you guys see there, I was playing and changing the navigation to end a little early, and I was looking at the screen for maybe like what 3-4 seconds, and it gave me the little blue alert to pay attention to the road. So you really don't have that much leadway when you're on the highway, messing with the screen. All right, guys, that was from doorstep all the way up to off-ramp. So that was a pretty nice video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this content. If y'all do, give me a like and subscribe, and thank you guys for tuning in. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Okay, so you should stop right here. That's it. All right. Thanks, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.